Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. The Cavaliers and Raptors went down to the wire last night, and while the score indicates a close game, it wasn't really that way until the final 5 minutes of the game. A quick look into the popcorn machine shows us that the Raptors controlled the game from the midway point of the first quarter until the end of the game. A well-balanced attack kept Toronto in the lead with key contributions from Terrence Ross, Jonas Valanciunas, and Kyle Lowry. Even while the Cavs struggled, there were some encouraging signs. So let's get right to the video. Dion Waiters was almost unrecognizable as he stayed within the flow of the offense, did not over-dribble, and moved to the open spots in rhythm. On this inside screen and roll, Lou Williams tries to bump the roll man, and LeBron spots Waiters in the corner for a smooth corner three. Later in the first, Grievous Vasquez comes over way too far to help on the roll man. Chuck Hayes was in good enough position, and LeBron again finds Waiters with a bullet right to his chest for the gorgeous wide-open hop three. Another welcome sight is Matthew Dellavedova back on the court making plays, like taking a charge with perfect position on Lou Williams. Watch how he's got his hands out, takes the contact right into the chest. Great defense to force the turnover. The Raptors are ranked second in the NBA in offensive rating and averaged 26.2 points in the fourth quarter, good for fourth. But the Cavs held them to 13 points, aided by a terrible call on this Amir Johnson offensive call. Without DeMar DeRozan, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey had to use Landry Fields to guard LeBron James. While I appreciate defensive effort, now is not the time to gamble for a steal, and Kyrie Irving takes advantage to collapse the defense. Patterson helps, but is too slow to close out, and Kevin Love gets a wide-open corner three for the tie. The Raptors know what they're doing and don't panic, running a quick pin down for Patterson before having him screen the ball. Lowry has his choice of shots to create here, a floater for himself, Ross wide open in the corner, or a kickback to Patterson for the spot up. Nice one-dribble pull-up under control. This ended up being the possession of the game, even though it wasn't very impressive to start out. Out of horns, the Raptors contained the pick and roll beautifully and force an ISO out top with the clock ticking down. They get the shot they want, but Lowry doesn't try to find his man to box out, and Dellavedova comes flying in to keep it alive. The Raptors dodge a bullet on this open Love three-pointer, but again, Lowry doesn't find his man to box out, and Delly gets another offensive rebound. Now there's a cross match with Patterson and Ross switched, and even though LeBron short-armed this weak floater, he keeps it alive, and Thompson comes up with a huge rebound, which ultimately leads to 2 free throws to tie the game. Toronto jumps right into a pick and roll and gets an easy switch, so Patterson takes Dellavedova down to the post. I like how Dellavedova bodies him, has his hands up, and Ross doesn't feel like he can make that lob. LeBron denies the ball back to the top, so Ross improvises the drive and gets Love to help one pass away. Unfortunately, Ross misses the best shot, James Johnson wide open at the wing, and he gets stripped. Here's another key play. By jogging up the court and Delly quickly looking to attack, it forces mismatches all over the place, even as the Cavs set up a stagnant offense. They have Lowry on Love and Patterson on Dellavedova. As LeBron drives and forces the defense to rotate, Patterson has to close out on the three-point shooter, giving the Cavs a 2-on-1 rebounding opportunity against Valanciunas. Thompson gets the rebound of the game. The Cavs set up and take their time, as they want to waste as much clock as they can to limit the possession game. They finally break into a pick and roll for LeBron, and James Johnson foolishly helps one pass away off of LeBron, who calmly buries the good look from three. Again, the effort isn't at fault, it's just that Johnson should have stunted towards Love and got right back on LeBron. Down 3, the Raptors could go for a quick 2 at the hoop, play defense, then get the ball back to win. The Amir Johnson pick gets a mismatch for Lowry, but instead of crossing over to his right hand and attacking the middle, he tries to go towards the baseline where Kyrie can reach in but stay with Ross. Thompson's great ball defense forces this ugly shot. Now the Raptors are forced to foul since the shot clock and game clock are almost the same. The Cavs space the floor well with great free throw shooters all around, and when LeBron tries to take more time off, Fields fouls him. But wait, they don't call it. So Lowry takes down James Jones in a play that simply was not smart. But wait again. After the one free throw was awarded to the Cavs, the refs get involved by calling a 5-second violation on the inbounds. Let's watch the ref's arms and count it out. You can see he only counted to 4. But the Raptors don't take advantage when the Cavs simply switch on this pick and roll. And even though Ross cuts it to 2, it was too little, too late.